Judge?
Yes, I can say something.
Okay, could you say something again?
All right, we're here for non-jury trial criminal pretrial conferences.
Are you still getting a feedback?
No, I'm not. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We've got several people in the courtroom. Just a minute. Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. We're here for non-jury trial criminal pretrial conferences this morning. We have Ms. Karimi for the state via Zoom, and we have Mr. Prashur from the Public Defender's Office. Are you covering for Mr. Wilson also?
Yeah, I'll be taking care of the document.
Okay. For those of you that are on Zoom, I'm going to handle the people that are in court first, but let me go ahead and go to you, Mr. Kavanaugh. I think you've got one case on the docket. Mr. Kavanaugh, you'll have to unmute your device.
Sorry about that, Judge. Good morning.
That's okay. Good morning.
I have Anna Medrano, 21 CT 232. I have received an offer on that. I expect it is going to resolve. If I could have a continuance with a waiver, it should fall off the docket. We'll do a plea in absentia or a diversion.
Okay. Any objection? Ms. Karimi, I think your device is on mute also.
No, Your Honor.
All right, let's go to Monday, June 14th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kavanaugh. Thank you. All right, let me go to Mr. Prashur. Mr. Prashur, you have one case where your client is in custody and requires the services of a sign language interpreter who is present. Good morning. What was the name on that? Right, Roman Slowick, case number 21MM123. He's in custody. Are you waiving his appearance today?
Yes, I believe so.
And you're aware that we had a competency evaluation of Mr. Slowick and he was found not competent to proceed?
I was not, but
I don't think that we have a hearing set for that yet. Are you requesting a continuance so you can set that for a hearing?
yes, sir.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge, but can you give us a hearing date today? Is that possible?
I'll also note for the record that it appears he's been in custody for more than the maximum sentence. You want to set it for custody.
Your next motion date, the one the week before. Non-juries.
June 8th.
Yeah, your calendar says June 8th.
All right, let's set it for June 8th at 10 o'clock for a competency hearing. That should give us enough time to also reschedule the sign language interpreter. All right, thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you.
All right, do you need me to sign anything?
I haven't in the past.
Okay.
They've not had me do that, but I just reached out to ask, so I haven't heard that.
Okay,
But
all
thank
right,
you, Your Honor.
thank you, have a good day.
You too.
All right. All right, so I'm going to go to the courtroom again, and I'm going to have people that are unrepresented come up to the podium. Good morning. Will you tell me your name?
My
Right.
name, Laida Morales.
No, sir, I'm in the courtroom. You'll have to mute your device until I
Sorry.
call on you, okay? Thank you.
Sorry.
All right. Victor Martinez, case number 21CT394 with Mr. Pershore. It appears you have your driver's license reinstated.
Well, I'm not reinstated, but I never had it. That's my first time.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on getting a driver's license.
I got it actually before my first court date. That's why I'm actually trying to see if I can get it over.
Okay. All right. Ms. Karimi, you're on mute. Ms. Karimi, you're on mute.
Judge, you keep muting me.
Well, it's easier for me to hit mute all. Do you need his driver's license number?
No, Judge, I have his in the system. His license is valid. His original offer was diversion, so at this time, Your Honor, the state would announce a null pros in 21CT394.
All right, Mr. Martinez, thank you for getting your driver's license. Because you got your driver's license, the state has dropped the charges against you and you're free to go. All right, thank you. Take care. Good morning. Will you tell me your name? All right, this is case number 21CT4 with Mr. Pershore. And it appears Mr. Torres has gotten his driver's license reinstated.
Judge, I'm checking that as well. Judge, just 1 second. I need to check his other case. Okay, Judge, the state announces a null pros in 21CT4.
All right, sir, thank you for getting your driver's license reinstated. Because you did that, the state has dropped the charges against you and you're free to go. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. Will you tell me your name?
Madison
What's the last name?
Wisman, WHISMAN.
All right, this is case number 20CT 20CT2307 with Mr. Pershore.
Yes, Your
So last time I was here, you told me to pay off my tickets, but there was one that if I paid it, they were going to suspend my license for 5 years. And I tried to ask you which one it was, you couldn't tell me. Well, with the clerk of court, there was no way that I could not pay all of them and get my license. So I just paid all of them. I have the receipt right here if you want to see it. And I went to the DMV this morning to get a driver's license. They told me that I would only have a driver's license for 2 weeks, and then on June 1st, it's going to be suspended for 5 years, but I can get a hardship. So I just didn't really know what to do, and I have proof that I went to the DMV if you want to look at that too. I don't know.
Which, was it because of a traffic offense that you paid here in Collier?
Was it what?
A traffic offense that you paid here in Collier that?
Yeah, there was 4 tickets. I had 4. I had like 2 tickets and a traffic offense. This is just my. I'm sorry. And the reason why I'm here is because I wasn't able to give it to my public defender.
Okay.
Or I would have been in the courtroom, sorry.
Did you have to take a driver improvement course on any of these cases?
No. But I mean, I will if I need to, or go like to
All right, Ms. Witzman, based on your information here today, can you add a traffic case to the docket? Probably not, can you? Can you add a traffic case to the docket? Probably not, since it's a criminal docket.
Yeah, it's gonna make showcase go crazy. I would have to like get a supervisor to
Okay.
open it up.
Don't. All right. Based on your statements to the court here today, I'm going to consider those statements as a motion to withdraw your plea in case number 20 TR 14369, which is the unknowingly driving while license suspended. And I'm going to do an order today to accept your new plea and order a withhold of adjudication, whatever fine you already paid, and that you do a 4-hour driver improvement course within 30 days. Okay? That'll be reported to the DMV then as a withhold of adjudication, which shouldn't suspend your license.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
Thank you.
The TR case. All right.
You can go talk to probation on the court.
Or where do I go?
Find out.
You can go online, dhsmb.org, or
Say it in here.
Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, DHSMB. You'll be able to find where to do that course on there.
And do I need like a code or anything, or do I just put my name in it?
Information.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so
Department of Highway.
Safety and Motor Vehicles, DHSMB.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
So I have 30 days.
you'll have 30 days to do that, okay?
And then,
Obviously, you should probably do it sooner.
yeah, no, I'm gonna do it today.
Okay, and in light of that, Mr. Prashore, are you requesting a continuance in the CT case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock, okay?
June 14th and 9 o'clock.
So you should be able to get your license reinstated then.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Whisper.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning. Will you tell me your name? All right, this is Jorge Gulen Sanchez, case number 21 CT 419. And Ms. Karimi, he has gotten a driver's license, although It appears he's here on an attached tag.
Yes, Your Honor. He is here on attachment. Let me see if he's registered the car that's in question, though. No. The offer, Your Honor, is either diversion, or if he wants to resolve it today, a withholding court costs, or if he can come back with a valid registration for the blue 2006 Nissan Altima that he was driving that day, we would drop the case.
Was it a Mazda, Your Honor?
I'm sorry.
What car was it?
Blue Nissan.
Altima.
Did you get the blue Nissan tag fixed?
I gifted the car.
You gifted it?
Yes.
You don't own it anymore?
No.
Do you have the paperwork showing that you gifted it?
Well, yes, I could talk to the person I gifted it to, and he can give me the title and I could bring it. You have to be outside.
What's the offer to resolve the case, Ms. Creamy?
Judge, he qualifies for diversion, or if he wants to close the case out today, the offer is a withholding cost.
Do you want to resolve the case today?
Oh, enroll into that program, whatever you tell me, I don't know.
Okay. If you enroll in diversion and you complete the conditions of diversion, then the state will drop the charge against you. You want to check into that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Any objection to a continuance?
No, Your Honor, if you could just explain to him where to go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock. What I want you to do before you leave the courthouse is go down to the first floor and go where it says County Probation. Tell them that you've been offered diversion and you need to schedule a time to meet with them about that.
Oh, Judge, I'm sorry, we never sent a routing slip.
Can you send it right now?
I have to ask the staff to do it.
Can they email it to Mr. Cruz or call Mr. Cruz and let him know so he doesn't get turned away while he's here?
I will try all of that, Judge.
Okay. Okay. All right. If you get signed up for diversion before June 14th, you won't have to come back on June 14th. Okay? All right, we'll have you sign for that. Good morning, will you tell me your name?
My name is Anu Guzman.
What's the last name?
Guzman, G-U-Z-A-M-A-N.
All right, this is case number 21 CT 671. Did you get your license reinstated?
No, because of my child support, and I was on the foot for like 2 months, and I just got hired the Allstate, filling in travel.
Okay. So you need some more time?
Yes, that's possible.
All right. You think you can get it in 5 weeks?
I have to get a hold of the child support to fix those papers, because right now they're asking for 70,000 upfront, and I don't even have that kind of money, so I wanted to talk to them and see if I can do payments, so at least start paying something so I can get my driver's license. And I know I have some fees that I gotta pay also.
How about if I give you 10 weeks?
I'm sorry?
How about if I give you 10 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Will that work?
Yes.
Any objection to a 2-cycle continuance?
Judge, I'm sorry, I missed the case number because I was still working on the other case.
21 CT 671. It's first time up.
No, Judge, that's fine.
Okay, we're going to continue your case to July 19th at 9 o'clock, okay? Try to have your license reinstated by then. We're going to give you a piece of paper, okay? All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
You too. Good morning, will you tell me your name?
Su nombre. Martín Navarro.
All right. 21 CO 195.
Judge, she's charged with open container, the offers, and adjudication and costs.
Is there a warrant? I do see an affidavit of arrest that I signed. What was the offer again?
Adjudication and cost.
So the offer to resolve your case today is an adjudication of guilt, all court costs, including costs of prosecution. You're charged with a second-degree misdemeanor. It's punishable by a maximum sentence of 60 days in the county jail. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford to hire one, I would appoint one to represent you. There's currently an warrant for your arrest based on your the allegations that you did not abide by your pretrial release. Do you wish to accept the state's offer to resolve your case today?
No, well, what you told me, well, guilty, I would pay court costs and.
Okay. Can you read Spanish?
Spanish, yes.
Okay, we're going to give you a plea form and a waiver of counsel form to read, and then we're going to call you back up, okay? All right, don't go anywhere. I'm sorry? I'll set it aside. Good morning, will you tell me your name? All right, this is case number 21 CT 564. You're here on a charge of no valid driver's license. Did you get a driver's license?
Yes. Yeah, I was told they would send it to me in about 60 days.
All right, Ms.
Because
Kareem.
I'm in immigration process.
Okay, Ms. Karimi, he did obtain a temporary driving permit. Do you need his, excuse me, driver's license number?
Does it end in 0860?
That's correct.
I am showing that he obtained a learner's permit. However, it's currently suspended due to a failing to pay a traffic ticket. So if he can pay that traffic ticket by the next court date, then his license should be valid and we can drop the case.
Are you aware of the traffic fine that you need to pay?
How much is it?
I don't know, is it in this county?
Yes, Your Honor. It seems to be for,
Looks like $133, 21 TR 6076.
yes.
Can you pay that today?
Yes.
All right, what I want you to do is I want you to go down to the first floor where it says customer service. Tell them you need to pay a traffic ticket. If you can afford to pay that today, go ahead and pay it and then come back up and bring us the receipt, okay? And then we'll recall your case.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we'll recall your case. Okay, before I take you, let me go to Mr. Moffett, are you there?
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I see you've got one client with 3 cases.
Yes,
Joseph.
Judge.
Go ahead.
Judge, I'm new to these cases, even though they're a bit old. I'm requesting a continuance. I got an offer from the state Friday.
Okay. And for the record, this is Joseph Bernardo, case numbers 20 CT 2185, 21 CT 386, and 21 CT 401. Any objection, Ms. Karimi?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll continue all 3 cases to June 14th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. May I be excused?
Thank you, Mr. Moffett. Yes, have a good day.
Have a nice day, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Let me go to Mr. Clark.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Judge, I have the Nicholas Davila cases, 2 of them, 19 CT 2230 and 20 CT 687. Mr.
Okay.
Davila is also on Zoom, it looks like.
Very good.
Judge, we had told you the last time that he was trying to clear up some citations in Georgia before he could start the ones down here in Florida. I've sent over those documents to Ms. Karimi to show that he has, I guess, completed the conditions in Georgia. So he is now cleared in that state. He still needs to pay with approximately $300 in Lee County in order to satisfy that county. And then he is going to get on a payment plan in Collier County, so that should allow him to get his license. So slowly but surely we are getting it all straight. I just wanted to get Ms. Creamy those documents to show that he has done that in Georgia. So we would ask for continuance. If you'd like to inquire with Mr. Davila, who's on here, he should be able to tell you when he's going to be paying the Lee County case.
Mr. Davila, do you know when you'll be able to pay the Lee County case?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna plan on going tomorrow because I'm off work.
Okay. Ms. Creamy, any objection to a continuance?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Davila, we're going to continue both cases to June 14th at 9 o'clock. And that should be about 5 weeks. So that should be plenty of time to get that paid off and get your license reinstated.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Davila. Thank you, Mr. Clark.
Thank you, Judge. You have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Okay. Will you tell me your name? What's the first name? All right, case number 21CT690. All right, so you're here on a charge of driving without a valid license. Did you get a license? Are you able to obtain one? Okay. All right, looks like the state is offering you diversion. Diversion is a program that if you complete the conditions of it, the state would drop your case. Are you interested in that program? Probably.
Okay.
All right. Are you requesting a continuance then so you can get signed up for diversion?
Usted está interesado en que se prorrogue su caso, se aplace su caso para otra fecha para que usted pueda inscribirse en el programa. Okay.
All right. We're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock. What I want you to do before you leave the courthouse is go down to the first floor where it says County Probation. Tell them that you've been offered diversion and you need more information about how to sign up for them. Okay?
Well, I was told if I would show up today, I wasn't going to be told when my community service hours would start.
Well, that's why you have to stop by County Probation and talk to them.
Okay.
Okay?
And this paper?
I don't know what paper you have.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Go to County Probation. Okay? Come over here first. Good morning. Will you tell me your name? All right, this is case number 20CT1772. Did you get your driver's license?
Judge, this person has multiple cases.
And 20CT1773.
And they're, sorry, I need to find them all.
Do you have more?
Why is this not working anymore? There are 2 on the docket today, Judge. She also has 2 other cases. And at least one of the cases, she's represented by the public defender's office.
I see that you have the public defender in case number 21 CT 744. That is currently set for June 14th. Do you want me to make a temporary appointment of the public defender for your 2 cases today? All right, I'll make a temporary appointment of the public defender. This is Mr. Pershore. He's an attorney with the public defender's office. Mr. Pershore, what would you like to do?
Judge, at some point, the state would like to be heard.
Your Honor, we would just ask for a continuance.
Any objection to me bringing in her 21 CT 1046 to this docket and going ahead with the arraignment on it?
No, Your Honor, I don't have an objection to that.
All right, Madam Clerk, will you add 21 CT 1046 to today's docket? Ms. Creamy, do you want to have that reassigned to me?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll order that it be reassigned to me. I'll make a temporary appointment of the public defender in 21 CT 1046.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pershore, are you entering a plea of not guilty?
Not guilty.
All right. Ms. Hudson, even though I've made a temporary appointment on these 3 cases of the public defender, you'll still need to complete an application for the public defender. You can do that on the first floor where it says customer service before you leave today. Make sure to tell the clerk that you speak to that you have 3 cases that you need to apply for the public defender on, okay? All right. Ms. Karimi, you want it to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. In 20 CT 1773, 20 CT 1772, and 21 CT 744, she's actually out on bond in those 3 cases. The new case of 21 CT 1046 is a violation of that bond condition. I am going to file a motion to revoke her bond in the 3 older cases. I would like to set all 4 cases Friday, and as well as the motion to revoke bond that I'll file after court today for either a resolution or to hear the motion to revoke bond. She's picked up 4 driving offenses since I believe September or August of last year, and she's continuing to drive, and now she's driving in violation of her bond conditions.
Mr. Pershore, do you need an opportunity to explain that to Ms. Hudson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead. All right, while we're waiting on Mr. Pershore, let me go to Zoom and let me call on the person who's, give me 1 second. Person whose screen name is Jeremy LeBourne, I guess.
Hi, Judge.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
It's LeBourne, yes, sir.
LeBourne, okay. This is case number 20 CT 1879. Did you get your driver's license reinstated?
No, sir, and I'm probably not gonna have it back for like 6 to 8 weeks. I have to go for an evaluation with the Safety Council, the Southwest Florida Safety Council, and that's what I'm hearing is I'm gonna have to do 6 to 8 weeks of classes. So I know that it's not gonna be any, it's probably gonna be a couple of months before I'm actually able to get it back.
If I give you one final continuance to July, do you think you can have it by then?
Yes, sir.
Any objection, Ms. Karimi?
Judge, I'd like to know if he has an appointment for the evaluation, because at the last court date, that's what he stated he still needed to do as well.
No, I had to get all the rest of my paperwork that I needed to submit. So I don't have the appointment yet, but I'm supposed to hear from them and know when I'm supposed to get my appointment. So, and which is going to be soon, and it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks is what they were telling me that I'm going to have to do for classes. And it's all dependent on the evaluation.
I don't have an objection, no continuance, Your Honor.
All right. All All right, Mr. LeBourne, I'm going to continue your case to July 19th at 9 o'clock. Madam Clerk, if you mark this as final continuance. All right, so if you don't have your license by then, we'll have to resolve your case in another way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
What was the date?
July 19th at 9 o'clock. All right, thank you, Mr. LeBourne.
All right, thank you.
All right, let me go back to the courtroom. Mr. Pashore, we're back on Ms. Hudson.
Yes, I've explained the working bonds, my client understands the new charge picked up on. I would just object to the working bond because she says she should report this for purpose bond and she decides to community. But I have explained what you asked me.
All right.
Judge, I wasn't making a motion at this time. I was just letting everybody know.
That you're filing the motion.
I am filing, and I'm going to ask to set it for Friday's docket.
Okay.
So in the meantime, we would ask for continuance so she can license and straight out.
All right, well, we're going to continue it to Friday, May 14th at 9 o'clock for a status. All 3 cases. Ms. Creamy, would you like to add the 4th one to that date?
The 21 CT 744.
Yes.
Yes, Judge, that will be part of the motion to revoke bond.
All right, we'll go ahead and add case number 21 CT 744 to Friday's docket at 9 o'clock also.
And if the state has a rule offer, they can add to the office.
Did you hear that, Ms. Creamy?
Yes, Your Honor, I sent it to Ms. Armpriester yesterday, and I just sent it to Mr. Brasher a few minutes ago.
All right, very good. Okay, Ms. Hudson, we'll see you back Friday, okay? Good morning. What's the last name? Can you spell that for me? All right, this is case number 21 CT 553. You're reaching for your wallet. Did you get your license? How old are you? 18. All right, Ms. Karimi, it looks like he got his driver's license and you look very happy about it.
Me or him?
He does in his photo.
Oh, yes, he does look very happy. It is valid, Judge, according to the DMV. At this time, the state announces a null pros in 21 CT 553.
All right. Thank you for getting your driver's license. Because you got your driver's license, the state has dropped the charge against you and you're free to go. All right, thank you. Good morning, will you tell me your name? All right, 21 CT 767 with Mr. Pashore. And it appears you got a driver's license also. And you look very happy about it also.
This is Mr. What's this case, Judge? I'm sorry.
Mr. Rodriguez, 21 CT 767.
Okay, let me check his license. Is valid. His offer was, oh. right, Judge, we would announce a null cross in 21 CT 767.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you for getting your driver's license. Because you got your driver's license, the state has dropped the charge against you and you're free to go. Thank you. Good morning, will you tell me your name? All right, this is case number 21 CT 476 with Mr. Prashur.
What was the last name again?
Beckley. Did you get your license?
No, I called Ohio and they put a child support hold on it, so I applied for a hardship. Down here, I'm just waiting to get some paperwork back.
Okay.
To go further with it.
What would you like to do, Mr. Prashur?
You would ask for a continuance, Your Honor?
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, June 14th at 9 o'clock, okay? Try to have your license by then. All right, thank you.
The juvenile, Your Honor, is adult sister.
All right. Good morning, will you tell me your name? What's the last name? All right, case number 21 CT 705. Did you get a license? Can you get one? Do you know what you have to do to get one? Okay. How old are you?
16.
And who do you have with you?
18-year-old.
Okay. Are you requesting a continuance so you can get a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to continue your case to, can you get it by June 14th? All right, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock. We're going to have you both sign for that, okay? Try to have your license by then and good luck on the test. Good morning, will you tell me your name? All right, this is case number 20 CT 587. Did you get a driver's license?
No, I actually went to the DMV and they told me I couldn't get it because it shows here that I had a criminal bill review on April 30th. Which I was here on court on April. For this case?
Was that for another case?
No, it's the same case. For non-medical.
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing her.
She said she couldn't get a driver's. Yeah, hand it to the bailiff. I'm not either.
I see it on her driving record. It seems to be associated with this case, according to the driving record.
When did you go to the DMV?
This week?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay in this case.
I'm sorry, Ms. Creamy.
She did get a bench warrant in this case. In January, and then in March it was reported as a D6.
So she needs to pay $7 to the clerk, correct? To have the D6 removed?
I don't know what the amount is that she needs to pay, Judge.
Can you pay $39
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
I'm showing $39 owed in the case.
$late fee and then the.
$7 D6 prep fee. Okay. Are you requesting a continuance so that you can try to get your license?
Yeah, but once I pay the 37, am I able to go back and take a test?
39.
Yeah, 39.
You should be able to. That'll remove the suspension.
What about the thing that says here on the $60 fee?
Well, you have to pay that to probably the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. Okay. All right, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock. What I want you to do before you leave the courthouse is go down to the first floor where it says customer service. Tell them that you need to have the D6 cleared. Okay, D6 is the driving suspension, and that it looks like you owe $39. Okay, make sure when you go to the back to the DMV that you take your receipt with you. Okay, showing that it's been paid, because it'll take a while for them to get updated, but if you take your receipt, you should be okay.
Also, another question, am I able to do the Zoom on June 14th in my court, because I won't be in Florida?
Yes, you can do Zoom. Okay, all right, thank you. Good morning, will you tell me your name? All right, this is case number 21 CT 564. Ms. Karimi, Mr. Paz Rivas has provided me with a receipt showing that he paid the fine in case number 21 TR 6076. So you should be able to get his license reinstated because it's now paid. He's the one that had the temporary learner permit.
Right. He doesn't have to also pay a reinstatement fee to the DMV like the woman prior.
Well, he does.
Okay, Judge, then I guess he needs to.
So we're gonna make him come back
Judge, I can track it
from
over the
Hollywood.
so if I can track it, if he gets it, if his license is valid in the DMV in the next week or so, I'll drop it so he doesn't have to come back. But I can't prematurely drop it.
You mean you won't prematurely drop it?
Well, yes, I will not.
All right. Thank you for getting your traffic fine paid. What you'll need to do now is go to the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles and tell them that you need to reinstate your driver permit. Show them that you paid that ticket. So take that receipt with you. And you should be able to get your driving permit reinstated. Once you get your permit reinstated, the state will drop your charge. If you do that before June 14th, you won't have to come back to court. Right, your driver's license was suspended because you didn't pay that traffic ticket. Now you have to go back to Department of Motor Vehicles and show them that you've paid it so you can get your license reinstated. Okay. All right, thank you. We're gonna have you sign for that. Let me go to Mr. Gorman. Good morning. Thank you for your patience.
No problem. Look, you've got the Renee's of Auto, Miss Yarrow, CT 456. We've executed a written extension.
Okay. Okay.
21 CT 456.
21 CT 456.
Okay.
No valid driver's license. That's correct, Judge. It's for the adjudication costs. He's had to leave the country, not able to get a valid driver's license. So we worked out.
Okay. Does he need some time to pay?
Judge, I think he's got a cash bond, which may apply for this, so I don't think that's going to be the issue.
Okay. Yeah, I do see a cash bond.
That's correct.
And cost of prosecution?
Yes, Judge.
Is there a cost of investigation?
No,
Or is
Your
that
Honor.
standard language?
Yeah, we just put that in our budget.
Ms. Creamy, have you had an opportunity to review the plea and absentia forms?
Yes, Your Honor, I have, and it appears accurate.
Okay. All right, Mr. Gorman, will you stipulate to venue and the factual basis for the plea and absentia?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept the plea and absentia, find it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently entered upon a factual basis and in the defendant's best interest, adjudicate guilty, impose all court costs, including cost of prosecution.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Your Honor, referring to Mr. Park is asking if he gets everything done, he doesn't have to come back.
That's correct. All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Thorn Avery.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. This is case number 21 CT 235 with Mr. Prashore. Leaving the scene of an accident.
We just asked for a continuance.
For what purpose?
Well, these are not the cases I'm covering. I was asked to give a continuance so they have more time working on the case.
All right. Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Avery, your attorney has requested a continuance. We're going to continue your case. Is that for pretrial or is that for trial? Okay. All right, so we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to stay in contact with your attorney, Mr. Wilson, before that date, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Judge, could we ask the defendant if he's been working on his community service hours, because that's what was discussed at the last court date.
All right, Mr. Avery, have you been working on your community service hours?
I've had to apply. I've been waiting to get accepted somewhere, and being that I don't have a, actual court order to do it. I believe that I should be approved the next day or so with the community center in my area.
All right, do you know how many hours you have to do?
25.
You think you can get that done by the next court date?
Yes, sir. I believe so.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay, Mr. Avery, June 14th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Nicholas Ahern. This is case number 20 CT 1229 with Mr. Prashore.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, Mr. Ahern.
Can you ask the client if he's having a driver's license?
Mr. Ahern, did you obtain a motorcycle endorsement?
No, Your Honor. You told me I could file an indigency, and I did that with my public defender. And back in early April, a warrant was issued for my arrest, and I called everybody, and everybody is giving me different answers. The clerk of the court, your assistant, told me she doesn't understand what happened. I've been given like 4 different public defenders, and I'm just trying to get this over with.
Judge, if I may, the reason he got a public defender a long time ago is because the offers, adjudication cost prosecution, and the public defender's office was going to, or they were supposed to assist him with completing a plea in absentia. I'm not sure if Mr. Ahern is able to come down, because that might be easier at this point to resolve the case, but that was the public defender.
Yes, ma'am, I could come down now. I was taking care of my father in Pinellas County, but he just passed away last month. So now I'm free to travel around.
Mr. Ahern, I'm sorry to hear about your father.
Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor.
Can you come down Friday?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Purshore, you want to set it for a plea on Friday?
Sure.
9 o'clock. So, Mr. Ahern.
Yes.
We're going to set it for May 14th. I'm going to say 10 o'clock. Okay? Because I know you've got to drive down from St. Pete.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 10 o'clock, you'll be on the 9 o'clock docket, but we're going to say 10 o'clock.
May 14th at 10 a.m.
May 14th at 10 a.m.
Okay, and this is just at the Collier County Clerk House?
Yes,
courthouse?
that's correct.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. We'll see you Friday.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Galaxy S8. And they don't have their audio connected. So. All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Jessica's iPhone.
Can you hear him?
Yes. Can you tell me your name?
Gerson Ferrer.
All right, this is case number 20CT295 with Mr. Prashore.
What was the last name you're on?
Last name is Ferrer Nunez.
Yes.
You have to find if he's got his license fixed, right?
Mr. Ferrer Nunez, did you get your driver's license reinstated?
Do you have an interpreter for him?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
All right. Sir, have you been able to obtain a driver's license?
Señor, ¿usted ha podido obtener una licencia para conducir?
¿Yo he tenido?
Que si no se le tenía la licencia para conducir.
No, todavía no lo tengo.
You know what you have to do in order to obtain a license?
¿Usted sabe qué es lo que tiene que hacer para obtener una licencia?
Sí lo sé, pero por problemas de salud no he tenido tiempo.
Yes, I know, but because of some circumstances, I didn't have the time.
Your case is 459 days old. How much more time do you need?
Su caso tiene una antigüedad de 450 días. O sea, ¿cuánto más tiempo necesita?
Maybe puede ser un mes.
Maybe could it be a month?
State ready for trial for June 14th?
Le pregunta a la fiscalía si está lista para juicio para el 14 de junio.
Let me check my officers, Judge.
La fiscalía está checando.
Okay. ¿Para esa fecha debo tener la licencia?
I need to have the license for the date.
Just a moment, sir.
Un momento, señor.
Judge, my officer is available.
El policía está disponible para la fecha.
All right,
The
Mr.
public
Pretrial,
defender is on this case.
You ready for trial?
This is not my case, Your Honor, so I would ask for a continuance because that's been my instructions for representing Mr. Increaser and Mr. Wilson.
All right, your request for a continuance is denied.
El juez no está aceptando una prórroga que ha pedido la defensa.
All right, sir, we're going to set your case for trial for June 14th at 1:30.
Vamos a fijar su caso para juicio para el 14 de junio a la 1:30 de la tarde.
So you'll have to resolve your case on that date.
Entonces tendrá que resolver su caso en esa fecha.
If you have your driver's license by that date, it might help you.
Si usted obtiene la licencia de conducir para esa fecha, puede que eso le ayude.
Make sure to stay in contact with the public defender's office before that date.
Asegúrese de mantener contacto con la oficina de los abogados de oficio para esa fecha.
And your appearance will be required.
Y su comparecencia es requerida.
Your Honor, is there an offer?
Sí, ¿sería por video?
Would it be by video?
No, you'll have to appear here in Collier County.
No, señor, usted tiene que venir aquí al condado de Collier.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So that means if you don't appear, then a warrant will be issued for your arrest.
Eso quiere decir, señor, si usted no comparece, se emitirá una orden para su arresto.
Okay, está bien, su señoría.
Okay, it's all right, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, we'll see you here on June 14th at 1:30.
Muy bien, lo vemos aquí el 14 de junio a la 1:30.
Okay.
Farrah Nunez, Gerson, 20 CT 295. All right, thank you, sir. All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Guider's iPhone.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, can you tell me your name?
Guider Morales.
All right, case number 20 CT 750 with Mr. Prashore. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, if you could just ask if he's registered the motor vehicle.
Did you get your motor vehicle registered?
Can I yeah, I speak Spanish. I need a translator. Thank you.
All right. Looks like this is a diversion failure, Mr. Prashore. All right, this is Guider Morales, case number 20 CT 750. Sir, did you get your community service hours completed?
Señor, usted
When I
el servicio comunitario.
cuando estaba yo pagué lo que yo tenía que pagar, pero cuando estaba para hacer las horas comunitarias, muchos lugares, yo vivo en Miami, muchos lugares estaban cerrados. Yo le quería preguntar a la juez, yo estoy de vacaciones esta semana para ver si las podría hacer urgentemente.
Well, I have paid everything that I needed to pay, but whether I wanted to do the community service hours, well, I live here in Miami and many of the places were closed. So I'm now on vacation and I wanted to ask Your Honor if I could do the community service hours now.
Ms. Karimi?
Judge, he would need to work with his attorney in getting the hours done. He won't be doing them as part of diversion because since he has failed out, he can't go back in unless he signs a new contract and pays a new fee. So he'll need to work with his attorney about where he could do the hours. And then the attorney can send the hours, the completed hours to me, and then I can verify them.
Básicamente, la fiscalía indica que usted tiene que hablar con su abogado para ver dónde es que usted podría hacer estas horas de servicio comunitario, porque esto ya no sería a través del programa Diversion, en vista de que usted no cumplió con eso, ya no está en el programa. Y para hacerlo a través del programa tuviera que inscribirse nuevamente y pagar el monto, etcétera. Por lo tanto, usted tiene que ponerse en contacto con su abogado para ver dónde puede hacer las horas de servicio de comunitario y una vez que las cumpla se las pueden enviar a la fiscal.
Ok, yo tengo una pregunta porque he tratado de comunicarme con mi abogada. Yo pensé que hoy ella iba a estar presente y hoy mismo estoy solo en la corte. He tratado de comunicarme con ella más de un mes y no hay forma de yo poderme comunicar con ella.
Well, I have a question here. I have been trying to get in contact with my attorney for more than a month and I have not been able. I thought you were going to be in court today and here I am all by myself in court. I have tried to reach her and I have not been able to.
Why are you not by yourself, sir? Representing you today.
Señor, usted no está solo aquí, el abogado de oficio está aquí representándolo.
We have Mr. Prashur from the Public Defender's Office in the courtroom.
Tenemos en la sala del tribunal al señor Brochure, que es abogado de la oficina de los abogados de oficio.
And
Ok, porque la última vez era una señora, no era un señor. Me dieron una tarjeta de una señora y le he tratado de llamar.
Was a woman and a man.
¿Tú te recuerdas el nombre? Carrie. Her
yes,
name is Carrie, I think.
yes, you're assigned public defender is Carrie Armpriester. She's not present today. Mr. Prashur is covering for her.
Sí, a usted la asignaron a la señora Carrie Armpriester. Ella no está presente hoy día y el señor Brochure está cubriendo por ella hoy día.
So,
Ok, so yo tendría que comunicarme con ella para poder arreglar esto.
So I would have to get in contact with her to be able to resolve this.
Yes.
Sí.
So, Your
Okay.
Honor, is it my understanding that he can re-sign up for diversion? What the state said?
No, the state is saying that if he gets his community service hours completed, to turn them into his attorney, who will provide them to the state attorney's
I can do that. I can do that, Judge. Thank you.
Hacer horas de servicio comunitario, presentar pruebas de esto a su abogada para que ella las envíe a la fiscal.
Perfecto, yo puedo hacer eso.
Perfect, I can do that.
Judge, if he doesn't want to do community service hours, the offer is a withholding cost, and he can come in on Friday to resolve the case.
Señor, si usted no quiere hacer las horas de servicio comunitario, lo que se le ofrece es no asentar el fallo de culpabilidad y cosas judiciales y tuviera que presentarse aquí el viernes.
¿Y qué pasaría el viernes? ¿Tuviera que pagarle un fee y salgo del problema?
So what would happen on Friday? I would have to pay a fee and I would resolve the issue.
Is it withhold all costs? Yeah, you can tell him it's a withhold and he would pay all court costs.
Sí, él no se asentaría el fallo de culpabilidad y tuviera que pagar todos los costos del tribunal.
Yo tengo forma de saber un total o para saber si hago las horas comunitarias o pago el fee.
I can find out what a total amount would be to see if I can do this.
320? Probably 370.
Yeah, I think that had a special. Yeah, 270, so it'll be $100 between prosecution and public defender for a total of $370.
$370.
Señora, el total
Okay.
sería $770.
Ok, yo podría pagar eso. Mi última pregunta sería, ¿podría pagarlo por internet para no tener que manejar de Miami hasta Naples?
So my question is, could I pay them online so I wouldn't have to drive to Naples?
No, you'd have to come to court because you'd have to enter a plea.
No, señor, usted va a tener que venir al tribunal porque va a tener que presentar su declaración.
Ok.
Okay.
¿Podría entonces hablar con mi abogada porque no estoy seguro qué hacer entonces?
Well, then, could I talk with my attorney because I'm not sure what I should do then?
Yes, it sounds like that's probably what you should do.
Sí, parece ser que usted sí debería hablar con su abogada.
Okay.
What was that?
If we get a continuance, our office will work on a plea extension to try to resolve this.
Señor, vamos a pedir un aplazamiento para que mi oficina pueda resolver este caso para que presente una declaración en ausencia.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you wouldn't have to come to court.
Y entonces usted no tuviera que venir al tribunal.
Okay.
Okay.
¿Tendría otro fecha para otra corte?
So I would get another date for another court.
Yes, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
No hay objeción por parte de la fiscalía para ello.
All right, sir, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock.
Vamos a postergar su caso para el 14 de junio a las 9 de la mañana.
And Your Honor, just please call our office after this Zoom is over so we can leave an email address and phone number so we can make sure to get the guys.
Señor, por favor, asegúrese de llamar a nuestras oficinas después de esta audiencia en Zoom para dejar un correo electrónico, un número de teléfono para que se puedan comunicar con su abogado y le puedan mandar los papeles necesarios.
Perfecto, muchas gracias.
Perfect, thanks a lot.
All right, and Mr.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Morales, we're going to mark this as final continuance.
Y señor Morales,
Thank you so much.
esto como la última prórroga.
Okay, muchas gracias, Judge. Thank you so much, Judge. Have a good day.
All right,
Thank
thank you, Mr. Morales. You too.
Gracias, señor Morales. Igualmente.
All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Desmond's iPhone.
Hello.
Hello, can you tell me your name?
Desmond Pocox.
What's the last name?
Pocox, P-O-C-O-X.
Okay, that's case number 21CT483. Mr. Pocox, did you get your driver's license?
No, sir, I haven't been able to because I used to live in Georgia, and then when I took my 4 hours test here in Florida, it came out my last name was wrong, and now I have to wait until they were able to change it.
Okay, so you need some additional time?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you think 5 weeks is enough time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any objection to a continuance?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good luck. Bless you. All right, let me go to the person whose screen name is Rashawn Bryant.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, good. This case number 20CT1682. Mr. Bryant, did you get a license?
No, sir, because of some reasons that that necessarily don't have anything to do with you, but I don't have a license. But I paid one of my tickets recently. It's just been some financial problems, to be honest, but I paid one of my tickets recently, though. I believe like last Tuesday, I believe.
Okay. Do you have more tickets you got to pay?
I have one more ticket, and I would have been completed with all this, but I can verify and show you proof if you need. I didn't get a whole check like I was supposed to get when I got paid Friday, and I can show you that, like the note that she put on there if you want. I can show you.
That's okay, I believe you.
Okay, so well, that's the only thing that's been holding me up. And then I didn't work in a month. I was sick. I was out, but like I say,
okay.
that doesn't have anything to do with you, but that's the honest truth though. and I'm trying to get this over with.
All right. So
I know my next check on the 22nd. This will be resolved for sure.
okay. So you're requesting a continuance?
Yes, sir.
Any objection, Ms. Karimi?
I don't, Your Honor, I don't have an objection.
Okay. All right, Ms. Bryant, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock. Try to have your license by then, okay? Because your case is getting old.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Stay safe.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bryant. You too.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, by the way, Miss Karimi, if you're a mother.
She is.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Well,
happy Mother's Day, Ms. Karimi.
Thank you.
All right.
okay, thank you. June 14th?
Thank you, Mr. Bryant. June 14th, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let me go into the courtroom. Good morning. Will you tell me your name? Tell me again. All right, case number 20CT2254. Mr. Perez Mejia, where are we with the driver's license? I'm sorry?
I'm still currently in school. I'm still doing my 30 days.
You're still doing your 30 days?
Yeah, because they made me do my 30 days again.
Okay.
Because, if you get tardy, 30 days, we do 30 days again.
So you were tardy. Why were you tardy? Why were you tardy? So where are we on the 30 days? You don't know? Well, when were you tardy? What day were you tardy? So you got about 2 more weeks then?
I mean, there's only 3 days. There's only 3 weeks left of school. And then they also told me as soon as I turned 18, the parents were getting out of school. And I'm barely 9th grade.
Mr. Perez Mejia, do you understand that you have the right to an attorney? If you cannot afford one, I would appoint one to represent you. Would you like the assistance of an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a temporary appointment of the public defender. This is Mr. Prashore. He's an attorney with the public defender's office. Mr. Prashore, what would you like to do?
An attorney for what?
Well, this is a criminal case, and it sounds like he might need some assistance. Do you not agree?
Well, but if he doesn't get out in the morning to go to school, I cannot force him.
Why can't you force him?
Porque no lo puede obligar.
Porque él dice que no va, luego cuando I'm sorry, pero de verdad que.
No, because he says he's not going to go, and well, I'm sorry, suppose it's
Yo lo levanto todos los días, el mismo que se va a las 5 de la mañana.
I get him up every day. I have one that goes to school at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No quiere trabajar, no quiere estudiar, no quiere hacer nada. Y
he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to go to school. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to do anything.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Would you be a moment to talk to them?
I'm going to let Mr. Prashore talk to you both, okay? Do you need the assistance of the interpreter, Mr. Pershore?
I do need the interpreter, yes.
Your Honor, in reference to the gentleman that's in court, I think he told me he just speaks a little bit Spanish, and he has another dialect. I cannot remember that dialect.
It's no.
Hmm?
NAWAT.
Yeah, no, what?
Okay. Let me go to Mr. Paz. Are you there?
Good morning, Judge. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you? Sorry, I saw you in
well.
the courtroom earlier and I couldn't get to you.
I'm sorry, Judge. I've just been bouncing around all day today.
That's okay. I understand.
Good morning, Ms. Karimi.
Morning.
Judge, we have the case of Valdivieso Astudillo, Fernando Valdivieso.
All right, Madam Clerk, can you switch over to the next docket?
Oh my God, I don't see that name.
Yeah, give us 1 second, Mr. Paz.
Thank you.
CT 1079. Valdivieso Astudillo. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Paz.
Judge, you should be in receipt of the prints and the PIA. The client is accepting the state's offer of a withhold court cost and cost of prosecution.
Did you file that?
I believe we sent it over via FedEx, Judge. I'm not in the office, so I can't verify today, Judge. I actually have to come over to Lee County this afternoon, so.
Give me 1 second. And what's its plate for Judge Adams? Do you see a plea in absentia around there from Mr. Paz or Mr. Morales' office that would have come over via FedEx? That's okay. Okay. Nothing that you see. Okay. Okay, no worries. Thank you. We don't know that we've received it, Mr. Paz.
Okay, Judge. You know what? Are you holding the regular calendar at 11 o'clock for privates?
Yes.
Let me see if I can track it down and confirm anything, and then I'll sign back on at 11.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, State.
We'll recall your case then. Thank you. Okay. Don't go off at the 11 o'clock yet, because I think I might have somebody else. Why are they being so loud out there? All right, let me go to Mr. Leon.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have the case of, and I'm sorry that I can never pronounce the last name, it's Nikahir Wan Thanaphone with the W.
A W, okay.
Yeah, WANTHANAPHLNE, and I'm sorry, the case number is 21CT000345.
Okay, I've got it.
Thank you. Your Honor, this is a case that the defendant qualified for the diversion. I had reached out to Mr. Cruz in the diversion. My client is from she's Thai. She does understand English, but I've been working with her son now, so we just had to explain the procedure better to her. So we just need to physically sign her up. It's malingered a little bit, but it does have a happy ending. If we can just get her over to the place to sign her up, if the court would give us even 30 more days, that would be great. We'll have her signed up into the diversion and move on.
Okay, any objection to a continuance?
No, Your Honor, but I want to make sure that once she gets signed up, she's going to have the support that she needs to complete the conditions.
She does. I've explained everything to her son, and she knows that she has to do the 30 hours, and it's the 4 months, but it's an early term. If she does the 30 hours, it pays the fees or whatever they are. So it's all been explained. And like I said, she does understand English, and I can communicate with her. But Mr. Cruz requires the attorney and also the defendant to show up to sign the paperwork. And I just thought it'd be better if now that the son's involved. So.
Okay.
Objection, Judge.
All right, let's continue it to June 14th at 10 o'clock. Did you get that, Mr. Leon? Oh, did we lose you?
Morning.
Can you hear us?
I have it. I have it. Thank you, Judge.
June 14th at 10 o'clock. Very good. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let's go back to the 9 o'clock docket. And Mr. Pershore.
Yes, Your Honor, I would just request a continuance. I've explained the seriousness of the charge and what he needs to accomplish in order to satisfy the state. I'm just asking him to continue so he can do that.
Any objection? All right, Mr. Perez Mejia, we're going to continue your case to June 14th at 9 o'clock. All right, you need to go to the first floor where it says customer service and tell them you need to apply for the public defender. That way you can have a permanent appointment of an attorney, okay? All right, anything else? Any questions, Mom? Okay, all right, thank you. All right, let's recall. Yes. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Mr. Navarro Leva? Leva, thank you. What is your primary language?
Mi idioma. No, es dialecto más, pero no.
It's the dialect.
Pero para hablar no va a entender.
But if I speak it, you're not going to understand it.
Can you understand Spanish?
¿Usted entiende el español?
Sí entiendo, pero paso poco.
Yes, I understand, but just a little. Just a little.
You told me you could read Spanish.
Usted me dijo que podía leer el español.
Sí lo leo, pero para decirle paso. Usted sí entiende, pero para decirle paso.
Yes, I read, I understand, but
But what?
¿pero qué, señor? ¿Usted entiende eso?
Si quiere lo leo.
Well, I can read it.
Okay. Did you read the plea form?
¿Usted ha leído este formulario declaratorio?
Sí lo leo, pero para entender.
Yes, I read it, but to understand it.
Will you raise your right hand to be sworn?
Por favor, levante la mano derecha para ponerlo bajo juramento.
You solemnly swear.
Derecha. Is this the right one here?
That's the right, that's your right hand. Yeah, will you raise your right hand?
Levante la mano derecha.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you give shall be the truth, the full truth, and nothing but the truth?
Solemnemente juro prometer que el testimonio que dará será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad. Huh?
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Usted jura promete que el testimonio que dará será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Pues yo soy culpable, sí.
Well, but as I tell you, yes, I'm guilty, yes. Guilty, yes.
No hay derecho a pagarle.
I'm straight here to pay this, yes.
Will you tell me your name?
¿Me da tu nombre, por favor?
Mi nombre.
My name.
Yes.
Martín.
Martín.
Bueno, Navarro.
Navarro.
Aquí no dice aquí, pues.
Is it written here?
Dice aquí.
As it says here.
And your date of birth?
Su fecha de nacimiento.
Tenía un papel, pero se quedó en la casa.
I have a paper, but I left it at home.
Okay.
Ya no recuerdo. Se quedó.
I don't remember it, I left it there.
And you said you're guilty?
Usted dice que es culpable.
Soy culpable, tengo derecho a pagar corte.
I'm guilty. I have the right to pay the court.
Okay, so you want to accept the plea offer of adjudication of guilt, court costs, and cost of prosecution?
Entonces usted quiere aceptar la oferta de que se atiende el fallo de culpabilidad, costas judiciales y el costo de enjuiciamiento. Ajá.
Is that a yes?
¿Eso sí?
Vengo para pagar, entonces
Well, yes, I have to pay here, yes, yes.
Okay. Do you need some time to pay, or can you pay it all today?